All right, how's everybody doing? All right. I feel like I'm underdressed to be on stage. I have a friend that said you're not supposed to wear shorts. But I'm on the road. I've been on the road for work for about 2 weeks. I got 2 more weeks to go. I work a lot. Actually, I don't know that I work a lot, but I do have a lot of jobs. In fact, if anybody remembers the TV show In Living Color, there was a skit it was called the Hey Man skit, where this family always argued over who had the most jobs. I do have 2 jobs, though, that I'm actually pretty good at, that I'm kind of proud of. One of them is I'm a lacrosse coach, if you know what that is. It's a sport. And I also run therapy groups at a addiction and mental health rehab. So I basically spend my days trying to get people to make better decisions, just in 2 very different uniforms. But I got into both of these jobs because I have experience. I have experience with both. I was a pretty good lacrosse player. I was a fabulous, top of the line drug addict. I was like an All-American lacrosse player. I won a conference championship. I played in 2 Final Fours. But let me tell you, if there was a national championship for addiction, I'd be up here just showing off the ring right now. Which is good, because I get along with my clients, because they feel like I can relate to them, and I do. It's actually kind of scary, because sometimes I'll be in group and somebody will be sharing something, and I have to keep a straight face while thinking, damn, that's a really good hustle. I wish I had thought of that one. But I didn't, and I know I'm not supposed to think like that anymore, right? But that's the crazy part about recovery that people don't really talk about. You don't become magically a better person overnight. All you really become is a self-aware problem. So when I'm running these groups, I sit there and I hear my clients, they share some of the same stuff that I shared back when I was going through it. And so I'm sitting there listening to them talk all day, and in my head, I'm, out clinically, I'm like, oh, that's a really good point of view. We should, look into that and discuss that a little further. But in my head, I'm like, that is such BS. Like, that is such a lie. How do I know it's a lie? Because I invented the lie back in 2010, all right, Kyle? But I had a client recently, he was like, bro, weed is just plant medicine, man. By that logic, cocaine comes from the coca plant, heroin comes from the poppy. It's all plant medicine, man. I actually remember the last time I got high. Because my favorite part about being in recovery is when people ask me why I stopped using drugs, because I know they're all expecting some sage wisdom, really profound, type answer. And the truth is I stopped using because of terrible customer service from my drug dealer. And I'm talking inconsistent product, inconsistent prices, no communication. They're always late. There's no buy 12, get the 13th free punch card, no customer loyalty programs. The last time I used, I got a text from my dealer. He's like, yo, I'm 15 minutes away. And so I'm refreshing my phone like I'm waiting for a DoorDash delivery for 2.5 hours. And so I finally get fed up and I leave. I go meet someone else, and I'm pulling into this gas station, and guess who's pulling out as I'm pulling in? Drug dealer number 1. Turns out he was 15 minutes away the whole time. But I'm pulling in, he's pulling out. That would be a better way to say that. But our eyes lock, and within minutes I get a call, and he's like, bro, what the F, man? And I'm like, what the F me? What the F you? I've been waiting for you for 2 hours, man. And he was like, lose my number. And I'm like, whoa, let's all take a deep breath. All right, let's calm down. Let's not say things that we can't take back. And that is the last day I used because of terrible customer service. And but I'm grateful to be in recovery now because I have these jobs. I have my own business. I'm able to show up for people. And so with that being said, clap, because unlike my drug dealer, at least I showed up today.